When you're talking about the Trail Blazers offense, the first thing you want to look at is their three-point shooting. While Damian Lillard leads the team with 111 attempts, it's Wes Matthews who has made the biggest impact. He has always been a serious three-point threat, and he's come out of the gate on fire. Batum and Lillard are also well above average three-point shooters, and since these three take over 77% of the team's three-point shots, these numbers should maintain themselves. The catch and shoot has also been a huge category for them, as this highly efficient play has them ranked third in this category. It's important for a team to use the penetration and pass to create shots, and Batum has flourished, ranking in the 73rd percentile. And that brings us to LaMarcus Aldridge, who has taken the most mid-range shots of anyone in the league, either out of spot-ups or pick and pops. Minimum 50 mid-range shots, he's 9th in the league in efficiency. While he does use the vast majority of Portland's post-ups, he certainly isn't putting up his usual numbers, which means there's plenty of room for this to improve as the season wears on, which is pretty scary for Blazer opponents. One thing they should do more of is post up Wes Matthews, who's doing quite well down there in limited opportunities. The overall offense has been humming along, ranked 6th overall, and their starting lineup is ranked 10th in the league. Wes Matthews has been killing it at a 99th percentile clip. This will no doubt fall back to earth, but LaMarcus Aldridge will surely rise, so their offense should be in good shape. I'm positive Damian Lillard will get his numbers closer to his ranking from last year, and you can see how this offense is potent to say the least. The Blazers used one of my favorite sets, the high post split, and executed beautifully. Here is the basic setup. The ball starts on the wing with the player on the strong side corner and a big man at the elbow. After initiating to the high post, the wing sets a down screen for the corner, who has the option of curling to the basket for a layup. They add a little wrinkle when they set a cross screen to get the high post open for the pass. If the corner doesn't curl, he can receive the handoff for an open shot. They can also reverse the ball with a dribble pitch, which allows the big man to slip to the hoop for a layup. The Blazers also have an interesting set I like to call Around the World, because it gets the two wings orbiting the court in unison. It starts with a pass, then a handoff right back to the point guard. On one side you have a pin down, while on the other you have a back screen, which gets them a nifty backdoor cut and layup. If Lillard can't hit either of the two wings, the back screener then comes up to screen and roll, and the weak side wing flares to the corner for the three. The wing who gets the back screen also has the option of reversing direction, getting a down screen, which allows him to curl into the lane and deliver the pocket pass. What's killing them is the same thing as last year, their bench. Terry Stotts does not trust them at all, as they get the second least minutes of any bench in the league. And if Mo Williams is your bright spot and he's in the 23rd percentile, you'd be checking when CJ McCollum gets back quite often. The best part of the offense is in transition, where they are ranked 2nd. But here's where it gets interesting. While they do most of their damage from three-point land, they're not very good at defensive rebounding, blocks, or steals, the things that traditionally get you fast break buckets. And to top it off, they're 5th in offensive rebounding percentage, yet ranked 7th in transition defense. Normally, if you crash the offensive glass like that, you would not be good at getting back in transition. So, it's possible that neither of their transition rankings are sustainable over a full season. Defensively, the Blazers have played about average. Their biggest claim to fame is that they have given up the fewest three-point attempts in the league. But I've got to tell you, I've watched quite a bit of film and I cannot see what they do that's special in this regard. They do play ice on all pick and rolls and invite you to take the long two. But a lot of teams do this as well, and most ball screeners are not three-point shooters. They don't seem to have a rule not to help one pass away. So I dug a little deeper, and here's what I came up with. Of the 15 teams they played so far, 9 of them are ranked average or below average in three-point attempts anyway. This leaves me wondering if this ranking will change sometime soon, and if so, could hurt their defensive rating further. For the Blazers to be legitimate contenders, they cannot skate by on such an average defense. So, Neil O'Shea has done a great job assembling a starting five. From what I saw of CJ McCollum in Summer League, he'll be a very good NBA player as well. But they lack depth and need to do something about it as soon as possible. Can they get by with Joel Friedland, Victor Claver, and Myers Leonard backing up their big men? Thomas Robinson has bad hands and seems lost out there at times, while Darrell Wright has shown flashes of being reliable. This team has to struggle through a killer Western Conference schedule, and this great start has been vital to their success. I think it's clear they won't maintain this pace, and when they do settle into the pack, they will have to fight with every ounce of their strength to stay in the top half of the conference.